The Pro Cup Series rolls into Bristol and takes on the world's fastest half mile. Hello, everyone. I'm Harry Hogg for the Pro Cup Series. Last night, Brian Mescal Jr. got back into victory lane after 11 race drought, picking up his 6th win in the 2015-2016 season, but it was a win that he would have to earn. Last night's racing got underway, but first qualifying, Mr. Travis Pryor, the M&M's Toyota, set the fastest time with a 14.30. Brandon Combs second, Rick Reinert third, Vic Wagner fourth, Brian Mescal Jr. rounding out the top 5. Racing got underway, 250 grueling laps from the Bristol Motor Speedway, but it was full of some green flag runs. Some very good racing throughout the race. A bad and tough night for some of the drivers. Travis Pryor, the pole sitter, ended up getting roughed up 3/4 of the way through with a DNF. Josh Mortarelli had a struggling night as well. And Brandon Combs was on the bad end of another rough night at the Bristol Motor Speedway. But when it was all said and done, the 88 Nationwide Chevrolet found victory lane for the 6th time this year, helping increase his points lead here as we get ready to roll into the chase. It was Brian Mescal Jr. out front, the number 9 of Travis Smith, one of the young guns, finishing second. Vic Wagner third, who led quite a few laps during the middle of the race. David Worrells battled his 25 Napa Chevrolet to 4th. Rick Reinert stays inside of the top 5. Cody Early in 6th. Damon Cox 7th. James Smith 8th. It was Melvin Young, another young gun, in the 9th spot. And Bobby Camden rounded out the top 10. The points race, well, that is very, very important. Why? We are now 2 races away from the cutoff, from the chase, as it is a very interesting points race at the bottom. 8th, 9th, and 10th spots in the points look like this. 8th, Brian Kaufman with 187 points. 9th, Cody Early with 185 points. And Lando Sackett clings on to a very important 10th spot. Why is that important? Because drivers that are already locked into the chase are Brian Mescal Jr., Rick Reinert, David Worrells, Damon Cox, Cody Early, Brandon Combs, Vic Wagner, Brian Kaufman, and Bobby Camden. There are 3 drivers fighting for 1 spot in the points. Josh Mortarelli, Travis Pryor, and Lando Sackett. All those drivers need at least 1 more race for Josh Mortarelli and 2 more for Travis Pryor and Lando Sackett to be chase eligible. How big are these next 2 races? Huge. There are 3 drivers fighting for 1 spot. Next week, it's Throwback Week. We head to Darlington next Tuesday night. The Pro Cup Series goes old school. For the Pro Cup Series, I'm Harry Hogg. We'll see you in Darlington.
Hey y'all, it's racing day, so loud out here I can't hear a thing. Man, the fans are going wild. And these drivers came to rock, and no place else but Fox knows how to do it NASCAR style. Boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys! Hey now, here we go, race day. Don't be going slow. Keep that pedal down on the floor. Push it to the crowd, can't take no more than hey.